Hello everybody, and welcome to Universal Studios Orlando, Florida. Today, we will be enjoying Mardi Gras and all it has to offer, from the food booths to the wands and everything we were doing before. So come on and let's go. So, for the first item we'll be trying, we'll be doing the D'Auberge Cake Cocktail from the Coca-Cola Marketplace. It has 360 Sorrento Lemon Vodka, 360 Double Chocolate Vodka, Vanilla Cream Syrup, Cupcake Cold Foam, and Sprite, which just sounds like a mess of flavors. It's going to be a good time. Obviously sponsored by 360, whoever that company is. So, I guess we'll just go in for our first sip. A very strong chocolate taste. Like, chocolate definitely wins in all of it. There's an upfront hit where you can definitely taste the alcohol, but it's not very, it doesn't taste alcoholic, but there's a lot of alcohol in this thing. It is good. Ooh. Okay, I got a little more of the lemon there, kind of on the front of my tongue. That's perfect. It really is just like a lemon chocolate, mousse, just being shoved into my mouth. There is definitely a light whip of cupcake, almost kind of like confetti cake coming off the cold cupcake foam. There's a lot of C's in this thing. Let's actually take a little sip of just the foam, so not through the paper straw. Oh my god. It just tastes like cupcake mix. It's very sweet, not overly poweringly sweet. And I should say for the whole drink is actually pretty good, because it's really easy to make something like this and just have it taste like sugar. But it really doesn't. It really is it just tastes like chocolate cake with a hint of lemon. I think for a rating, I'd have to give it 4 out of 5 Mardi Gras King Gators for this one. It is a pretty strong starter for our day today. As far as mixing this with any sort of food, I don't know what you could easily pair this with. I would like to imagine something savory. We'll probably hit up and get the duck and have it alongside this, because it's going to be a lot to drink and very quickly. And next up on our countries, it feels weird to say that when this is an Epcot, this is Universal, but I digress. A menu item that I'm very excited about from France, the duck a la orange crepe, which is a freshly made crepe filled with shredded duck, onions, boursin cheese, orange segments, and an orange slice. And I will tell you, this thing smells like orange. It reeks of orange. It's kind of like almost orange chickeny orange. But I'm excited to taste it. I was excited when I read about this on the menu. And it's this thing is like an orange burrito, or a crepe burrito. And here we go. Oh, wow. Off the bat. 5 Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5. I know I've been giving out 4s and 5s probably all day, but these are just that good. The sauce is perfect. I will say it is very much like an orange chickeny sauce, but I mean, it's hard to get around when it's orange chicken. On the inside, you get hit with this additional orange sauce on the inside. Oh my god, I still can't get over it. The onions hit well, the duck really good. Yeah, 5 out of 5. This is perfect. Orange is the word of the day with this thing, and it's perfect. Maybe give you some orange slices. We'll dip that in a little bit of the sauce. Even that, nothing detracts from this thing. This thing is perfect in every way. I'm in love. The French booth wins this year, and I've only been to 3 booths. I just wish I would know how to eat it without getting the sauce all over me. But I like saucy fingers. I'm a saucy boy. I will say that in watching all of the Mardi Gras videos that I have seen, just in preparation for what I want to eat, while I'm here and I'm trying to do all the booths and stuff, I never saw anyone actually go to the France booth and get this, which is shocking. Because the portion size of this is great for what it is, especially for the price. Price is $15. But when you look at some of the other booths where it's $7 empanadas that are teensy tiny little baby things, and then you get this, and it's just such a clear winner. Stand by my statement that the D'Auberge pairs very nicely with it. It doesn't blend with the flavors. It just kind of they complement each other in your mouth. So you'll have this orange spice, and you'll have a nice kind of D'Auberge chocolate taste alongside it. It's very good. Cheers. So this is crispy cinnamon sugar loops, which is very loopy, vaguely George O'Keeffe inspired. I don't know if I'll leave that joke in, but if I do, and just know it's a high-class joke, with a dulce de leche and chocolate sauce. Dulce de leche, from what I understand, is caramel or caramel, depending on where you're from. So we'll dive in, we'll give it a shot. We'll do it without the sauce, we'll do it with the sauce, we'll do it with both sauces at the same time. You won't even know what's coming at you. That's better than a Disney churro, 100%. Outside's crunchy, inside's very buttery. It's not like doughy. It's just you can taste like the softness of it on the inside, but the outside is crunchy, which I think is what you want from a churro. So just the churro by itself, I'd probably go with 4 Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5. Now let's try it with the sauce. We'll start with the chocolate sauce. Very chocolatey smell. Oh, it's very drippy. I'd say overall it doesn't improve it. It's still a damn good churro though. Dulce de leche time. Oh, it is it's a very thick sauce. I don't know if you can get that. Like, it's a very thick sauce. That is not runny at all. Doesn't have much of a smell to it. Actually, that doesn't. Oh no, it has a little bit of a hint. So the dulce de leche has much more of like a very subtle taste compared to the chocolate. Chocolate's very straight up, like in your face. Dulce de leche, it kind of like sits in wait, and then when it's the back of your tongue, it shows up, and it's like caramel. I'd say the sauces don't really improve it, but the base churro is just really good. 4 out of 5 King Gators. I think it's earned.
And after eating all that food, it was time to visit my favorite ride, Minions.
Unlawful outfitters. Hey, wait a minute. I was specifically told no infants were allowed in here. What's going on with that?
And after watching the latest fashion at Diabolique, it was time to partake in my favorite activity, the ritual slaughtering of minions.
Sometimes I just don't know where I am. Our favorite Balthazar Brat. Brat Summer.
Then, under the watchful gaze of Optimus Prime, it was time to head back to the bayou to continue our challenge.
I'm twisting this tater. It's a Cajun twisted tater.
You're recording.
I'm recording? I think smell-wise, it doesn't smell very seasoned. It definitely looks crispy though, definitely fresh. As they like pulled it like from a bin as soon as we got there. Definitely not spicy. It does not taste very spicy at all. I'd say probably, for a twisted tater, I'd go like 3 on 5. 3 Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5. For a Cajun one, no. I mean, I would just expect more spice. Like, it doesn't even like leave an aftertaste or any kind of like spice on the tongue. I was expecting this to go with like a Miller Lite, so you get kind of like a spicy beer feel, but I don't even think it'd be like spicy enough for that. It's still good though, like especially the sauce.
I'll walk around for
The sauce adds, but it doesn't change much. It's still a really good potato though, for what it is. And I think is all you can ask for.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say, probably the one thing Universal has perfected is just the ideal thing you kind of want for a snack like this, that is just a potato that's supposed to be crispy. The outside crisp, and it's a little bit of a bite into it, and then the inside is just nice and soft, which is, I mean, all you could ask for in something like that. So, and that's all I have to say about that. Now. Right. I'm in. Did you get it? I'm in.
Then after the bayou, we went to Italy, which Universal disrespected a lot by just putting it inside a pizza restaurant, which feels kind of cheap.
Our neighbors to the far east, Italy. This is a Picello Spritz. It has Pallini, Picello, Cevicholi, 1928 Prosecco, and a club soda with peach bursting boba. And I do love me some boba. So this is gonna be good. I actively dislike club soda, so this is automatically not my favorite. I love Prosecco. You can taste a little bit of the peach, but not nearly enough of it. I need to get me some boba hits. The boba popping pearls do save this. They are very peachy. I'm gonna go with the 2. I hate club soda that much. It doesn't taste good. I don't understand why you do it. I'm not an old man from 1935, so I just naturally wouldn't like it anyway. But, so that's 2 Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5.
All my disappointment with Italy, I knew there was only one place I could go to really feel some magic again, deep inside my soul.
Are you on an adventure?
I'm on an adventure. I need to complete my dark arts training.
Small and slow.
Small and small. Oh yeah, we got it. We're perfect now.
All
Oh,
right.
I gotta get the position right.
It's almost there. It's a little smaller.
Oh yeah.
Much better.
I'm gonna dance with them. I think I'm that one with the necklace.
We don't ask where he got those numbers.
Yeah.
As I continued my dark arts quest, I began to realize that maybe, just maybe, I'd be fighting a familiar foe.
A Dementor. Expecto Patron. Oh, swirl. I expecto Patronum. Toxic tapers. Am I gonna fight a Dementor? We're getting demented? All right, so for this next one, we gotta go into Nocturne Alley. And bad things happen to wizards who knock about in Nocturne Alley. Or at least my half giant father would tell me that. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna see what happens.
And so I continued my journey, anticipation building with every step. I feel like I look weird, but I cast a spell at a window to see what happens. And then after saving a bird from a fake Dementor, it was time for the ultimate test.
The stairwell in Nocturne Alley. All right, I take it this is where the rubber meets the road?
Where are you?
Is that right?
Fire making spell. This is dark arts. Yes, dark arts.
All right. Joy, bro.
Oh, yeah, get it.
Oh my God, is it a Dementor?
Wow.
It's really, yeah. Against like a fake one, but not a real one. Specto Patronum. Get him, my Saint Bernard. Get him. Sickle. Eat him. Get him. Get him. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
That is so
I hit him.
cool.
Left. We did it. I got an O on my owls. An owl standing. As an addendum to the video that I made 2 weeks ago, where I was kind of uncertain about the ones, that experience there in Defense Against the Dark Arts, against the Dementor, and just kind of building up, was perfect. And that's everything that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge should have been. This is a direct call out to Disney.
And then after demonstrating my newly acquired Defense Against the Dark Arts skills, good job, Chris, it was off to India to continue our food journey.
All right, so the butter chicken is officially described as a tender chicken and a spiced tomato butter sauce with naan bread and cilantro. I'm actually one of the people that can't taste cilantro, so that's a downside about me. Just so you know, as far as my taste is concerned, it doesn't taste like soap, so I guess that's it. Smell-wise, it smells like a slightly watered down tomato spice sauce, but we'll see how it comes across in the taste. The naan feels good, a little soggy, which I mean, you can't avoid. Sauce is good, a little too tomatoey though. The chicken, very tender, which is what you need from it. The spice kicks in a little late, but it's still not like max spice. I'd say I'm gonna go with 2 Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5, just because I've had a lot of Indian food in my time, and this just isn't that good. It's okay, but it's not the best.
And as the day continued on, I realized it was starting to get late, and I'd really only have time for one more food booth. So we hit up Colombia to try and see what they had to offer.
All right, it is getting later in the day and the parade is coming ever closer. We have to speed up, and I'm currently trapped in the weirdest spot. Let's see if we can catch it. Just kind of like in the New York area. Just trying to find a spot to eat and record. But we have the empanadas from Colombia, so we'll be giving that a shot. So officially, these are described as crispy corn mesa chicken. Why would we put corn mesa? Isn't corn also maize? Oh no, corn is maize. Never mind. Crispy corn mesa chicken empanadas with ají picante. So we'll give that a shot. All right, this is definitely the weirdest place I've ever eaten food. But, let's try these empanadas out. We'll go raw. They're very warm. Smell-wise, you never smell the corn. First bite, I didn't get much of the filling. The filling is pretty. It's not minimal filling. But it's definitely not like all the way throughout. But I'm gonna go with a 2 King Gators, 2 Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5. The taste is mushy. Like there's no like body to anything, if that makes sense. It's just all kind of like you can taste the corn, you can taste a little bit of the meat, but that's about it. There isn't much else behind it. I'm gonna try with some of the picante, and we'll see how that goes. It smells very fresh, kind of cilantro-y. It doesn't seem to hold well. It's not very thick. I mean, it adds a little bit of flavor to it, but you don't have to pull it up from a 2. I'm sorry, Colombia. That's a 2.
Then it was parade time.
Don't film it out. Don't film it out.
And we danced and worshipped our heathen god, a giant gator called King. But, alas, it was time to end my night at Universal Studios. It's time to head to the hotel and get to bed and hope for a better tomorrow.
And good morning. We are finally back today to finally finish the challenge of every food booth at Universal Mardi Gras. We only have, I think, 5 food booths left. But we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it hard. And yeah, we're gonna get it done. Stay tuned. We'll see how everything turns out.
And to start our day, we visited my favorite area of the park, Springfield, Oregon. We saw the taco cart, the lovely Krusty Burger, and the comic shop, but I had to stop by my favorite bar for a little unfinished business.
You always gotta come in and get your love tested. It's a love tester. Let's do this. Let's see. Oh, cold fish. My love is better than a cold fish, but whatever.
Then, after a failed attempt to get on the Men in Black ride, it was time to continue our food journey.
And from China, we have the spicy Szechuan chicken bites, which hopefully it smells like the spiciest thing that they actually have here, which is a crispy piece of chicken with white rice, sesame seeds, and Szechuan chili crunch. And it smells like Szechuan, whatever that actually means. I've never actually seen like a Szechuan pepper or whatever that is. Chopsticks, not that great. That just kind of split. Hopefully the food is better. Chicken feels tough. There's a lot of crunch and spice. The Szechuan is there. I'm gonna go with, just based on that chicken bite, that's 4 Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5 right there. That was good. My eyes are watering a little bit from the spice. That's everything I wanted from a spicy thing at this festival. So, all right, and then just the rice kind of by itself. It's very chewy rice, not my favorite. It was a little crunchy, like it'd been sitting out. I mean, it's a festival. The rice, I'm gonna give a 1. One Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5. The chicken by itself is really good. But the rice, no. Not good. Now that chicken is very spicy. I'm gonna hit up Germany and we're gonna get a beer flight. It's gonna help reduce the spice load on my tongue right now. All right, I can hardly see you, but we've got from Germany the beer flight, which is a selection of 3 different kind of, I guess, craft German brews. So we have the Bitburg Premium Pilsner, the Franziskaner Hefe Weiss beer, and the Erdinger Weiss Bier Dunkel, which I think is going to be my favorite. It's the darkest of the beers. It's that. There's the Dunkel. There's the Hef. And here is the Pilsner. I think the Pilsner is going to be very refreshing, especially after the Szechuan chicken. So we'll start with the Pilsner. Presentation of it is beautiful. It's good. It's very hoppy, but not bitter. A little bit of like a citrus hit to it, which is really good. Like orange citrus, not like lime or anything like that. That one I'll give a 4 out of 5. 4 Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5. And for the Hefe, it looks kind of like orange juice. Smell, a little bit of hops. That's the biggest thing there. It's very smooth. It's almost like, it's almost watery. I don't know, there's a little bit of like a tang at the end. Not like a citrusy tang, but just like a little bit of a flavor that hangs out on the back of your tongue. I gotta go give this a 4 on this one as well. 4 Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5 on this one. And now for the Dunkel, which I think is gonna be probably the most intense of the beers. Smells very malty, almost like Guinness-like of a smell, but not as like kind of sweet smelling. It was very smooth for like a beer this dark. Light chocolate vibes. It's actually pretty good. I think this is my favorite one. I'm gonna give this one a 5 on 5, but I'm a sucker for dark beers, so just letting you know. All right, I'm gonna wrap these up.
I'm really gonna miss this ride when it goes, and that's why I'm taking so many videos of people going on it.
I actually think it's really funny that Universal it has the Wharfside Cannery, but it's a public restroom. It's kind of a classy joke.
After that joke, it was time to get ready for the last 2 countries and finally wrap this challenge.
And from Puerto Rico, we finally have the Pinchos de Leche. So it is a char-grilled pork shoulder skewered with guava barbecue sauce and pan saboa, which I assume just means bread, because I think pan is bread. Unremarkable piece of bread. I am most excited about the pork shoulder, because this is fresh. I watched them make it. I had to wait 15 minutes for it. It was literally on fire 5 minutes ago. So we're gonna dig in. Hot. Go ahead. Off the bat, 5 on 5. It's as good as the Ducalo Orange from France yesterday. The guava barbecue sauce is very sweet. The pork is very tender, very moist, and it just like melts in your mouth. It's like literally the most perfect barbecue I've had at Universal. The smoky taste, though, second to none. It's perfect. If you're gonna get anything, either get this or get the Ducalo Orange at Mardi Gras before it's all over. I promise, it's worth it. Finally kicking off on our final official country, Canada, we've got the Ginger Snap, which is a Fireball cinnamon whiskey, lime juice, ginger puree, and maple syrup, which sounds very Canadian just off the bat. And we'll go ahead and give it a sip. Smell-wise, there isn't much there. There's definitely it's a very refreshing drink, tastes a little watery. You can't really taste much of the Fireball. You can just get a little bit of the ginger hit. I wonder if I stir it up, if it'll kick up some more of it. Paper straw, though. Oh, that definitely, it summons up some of the cinnamon smell. little more. Got the maple syrup there, 100%. The ginger is very present. See that? If you stir it up, this is an easy 4 on 5. Maybe actually drink it through the straw. I think this is the only drink I would ever drink just through a straw, just to get everything. 4 Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5. The final item from the Canada booth is the margarita poutine fries. So it's got mozzarella, it's got tomatoes, basil cream, and pub fries. And this looks just great. I'm gonna try and stir it up just a smidge. I wanna get a tomato, a bit of mozzarella, and a fry all in one. So we got the mozzie and the fry. And there's the tomato. You can taste everything very distinctly. The tomatoes are very fresh, which is really good. The basil cream, very solid. Not overly basil, just more cream, if that makes sense. Like it provides more of like a creamy taste rather than the basil taste. I gotta go with the 4 Mardi Gras King Gators out of 5. I'm like drunk from like everything today, but it's good. It definitely fulfills the goal of trying to be like a Mardi Gras pizza while still being poutine. So that's all you can ask for from it. I'll go for one more.
Indulge me in one last Rip Riding Rocket.
Let's see. And now back over for one last taste of the bayou with the beignets, which I'm excited about. All right, I have my final item for this challenge, the beignets. But I am very, 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 very full, as you've probably seen from the last 2 days. So I'm gonna meet up with the family. We're gonna share these beignets. We're gonna end this right.
Then, after paying my final respects to Optimus Prime and Louis Armstrong, as well as this Fender Stratocaster, it was time to get with the family to share the beignets.
Oh, you gotta do it. What do you smell?
Sugar. It was really good. I've never had a warm before.
Are you gonna answer with those things?
It's very sweet. It's a good beignet. I don't know.
Someone's gotta rate it. Or are they that stupid?
Very messy and very sugary and delicious. This 5 out of 5 Gator stars.
It's not a measure, but that's okay. And that concludes our time this weekend for Universal Mardi Gras. The food was amazing. The music was great. If you got the extra weekend to come out here, come on down. It's still open for one more week. Just come, enjoy Mardi Gras, get some food, do whatever, man. It's great. It's a good time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Look right here. Look at mommy. Bye bye.